Are you tired of constantly worrying about the security of your digital assets? Do the headlines about exchange hacks and data breaches send shivers down your spine? What if I told you there's a way to virtually eliminate those fears, to safeguard your cryptocurrency holdings with an impenetrable fortress of security? Today, we're diving deep into the world of Gemini cold storage setup, a topic that might sound technical and intimidating, but one that is absolutely crucial for anyone serious about protecting their investments in the volatile and often unforgiving landscape of digital finance. For many of us, the journey into cryptocurrency began with a simple exchange account. You sign up, verify your identity, link your bank, and start buying Bitcoin or Ethereum. It's convenient, it's fast, and for smaller amounts, it feels perfectly adequate. But as your portfolio grows, or as you become more aware of the inherent risks, a nagging question starts to emerge: how secure is my money really? This is where the concept of cold storage comes into play, and specifically, how a regulated and highly secure platform like Gemini approaches it. Imagine your traditional bank account. You trust that your money is safe, not because it's sitting in a vault at your local branch, but because banks employ a complex system of regulations, insurance, and robust security protocols. In the early days of crypto, such assurances were largely absent. It was the Wild West. Now, with established players like Gemini, we're seeing a maturation of the industry, bringing with it a greater emphasis on institutional-grade security. So, what exactly is cold storage? In the simplest terms, cold storage refers to keeping your cryptocurrency offline. This means your private keys, the cryptographic codes that prove you own your digital assets, are not connected to the internet. Why is this important? Because the internet, for all its wonders, is also a hotbed of malicious activity. Hackers, malware, phishing scams, all of these pose a threat to any digital asset that is hot or online. Cold storage effectively removes this attack vector, making it exponentially harder for unauthorized individuals to access your funds. Think of it like taking your physical cash and putting it in a bank vault, instead of leaving it on your kitchen counter. Now, let's talk about Gemini and their approach to cold storage. Gemini, founded by Cameron and Tyler Winklevoss, has always prioritized security and regulatory compliance. They've built their platform on a foundation of trust, aiming to be the most secure and compliant cryptocurrency exchange in the world. Their cold storage setup is a testament to this commitment, employing a multi-layered approach that combines cutting-edge technology with rigorous operational procedures. At the core of Gemini's cold storage system is the use of hardware security modules, HSMs. These are specialized, tamper-resistant devices designed to securely generate, store, and protect cryptographic keys. Imagine a fortress within a fortress. These HSMs are not just any old computers, they are purpose-built to resist physical and logical attacks, making it incredibly difficult for anyone to extract the private keys stored within them. Furthermore, these HSMs are kept in geographically dispersed, highly secure facilities. This redundancy is crucial. In the unlikely event of a natural disaster or other catastrophic event impacting one location, your assets remain safe and accessible from another. It's like having multiple copies of a priceless artifact stored in different, climate-controlled, and guarded vaults around the world. But it's not just about the hardware. Gemini also implements what's known as air-gapped security. This means that the systems holding the private keys are physically isolated from any network connections. There's no Wi-Fi, no Ethernet cables, no Bluetooth, nothing that could provide a pathway for online attackers. This physical separation is a critical component of their cold storage strategy, creating an impenetrable barrier between your funds and the internet. Beyond the technological safeguards, Gemini employs a stringent set of operational protocols. Access to these cold storage facilities is severely restricted, requiring multiple layers of authentication and authorization. Think biometric scans, armed guards, continuous surveillance, and strict access logs. It's not a walk in the park, it's more like gaining entry to Fort Knox. Furthermore, the private keys themselves are sharded and distributed across multiple individuals, meaning no single person has complete access to your funds. This multi-signature approach requires a consensus of multiple parties to initiate any transaction from cold storage, adding another formidable layer of security. It's like needing 3 different keys, held by 3 different people, to open a single safe. Another crucial aspect of Gemini's cold storage strategy is their commitment to regular audits and penetration testing. They don't just set up these systems and hope for the best. Independent security firms are regularly brought in to try and break into their systems, identifying any potential vulnerabilities before malicious actors can exploit them. This proactive approach to security is a hallmark of a truly secure platform. It's like having a team of ethical hackers constantly trying to find weaknesses in your fortress so you can reinforce them before real enemies arrive. You might be thinking, this all sounds great, but how does my money get into cold storage in the first place, and how do I access it when I need to? When you deposit funds onto Gemini, they are initially held in what's called hot storage, that is, online wallets. This allows for quick and efficient trading. However, Gemini maintains a strict policy of keeping only a small percentage of their total assets in hot storage, typically enough to cover daily trading volumes. The vast majority of user funds are moved into their secure cold storage system. When you decide to withdraw funds, they are then moved from cold storage back into hot storage for processing. This process is carefully managed and typically involves a short delay to ensure all security checks are completed. One of the key benefits of using an exchange like Gemini for cold storage, as opposed to setting up your own hardware wallet, is the institutional-grade security and the significant resources they dedicate to it. While hardware wallets are a fantastic option for individuals, they still require a certain level of technical proficiency and responsibility on the part of the user. Misplacing your seed phrase, falling for a phishing scam, or even simply using a compromised computer can lead to the loss of your funds. Gemini takes on the burden of this complex security infrastructure, allowing you to focus on your investments with greater peace of mind. Furthermore, Gemini provides insurance coverage for certain types of losses. While this isn't a substitute for robust security, it adds an additional layer of protection. This insurance typically covers losses due to security breaches of Gemini's systems, but it's important to understand the specific terms and limitations of any such coverage. Always do your due diligence and read the fine print. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.